There's one girl, Dr. C. I don't think she likes mommy. She doesn't like my tattoos. Yesterday she rubbed them, and then she said she wanted to say something about them. Zena arrives and everybody's like, oh, Zena, oh, Zena. So, hi guys, welcome back to this channel. I am Zainab. So, everybody is all mushy with Zena, like, wow, a new face has arrived. And Dr. C is shocked to her bone marrow. Now, for those that do not know what C means in her name is actually Katrine. Yes, Katrine here. So, Dr. C shakes. No, she didn't shake. She hugs Zena, but she is shaking. Even in her diaries, she's like, I was shaking. Imagine like encountering something that is so shocking that you least expect at a particular period of time, and that thing just blows up. Pum. You'll be shocked. Apparently, she did not know Zena was coming. So the ladies did not hesitate. They were now asking, Zena, Dr. Seed said you called her a witch during Real Housewives of Nairobi. And Zena denies. Girl, that's a lie. You called Dr. C a witch. Maybe you've forgotten and you gifted her something that has to do with witchcraft instruments. So the thing is, if you've not watched Real Housewives of Nairobi, you have to go and watch it. It's still on Showmax, Real Housewives of Nairobi. Zena actually called Dr. C a witch because Dr. C made one statement that she's an accessory to mother. They had so much back and forth in that their season. So if you don't watch, honestly, you're not going to get the context of this ultimate girls trip or what they are portraying. Now comes to my question. Is it that we are repeating Real Housewives of Nairobi over and over and over again and some other franchise? Because in this episode two, they kept talking about things that happen. For God's sake, when are they going to give us a show on Ultimate Girls Trip? The ladies kept saying, Dr. C, she said she didn't call you a witch. Is it as you heard from somebody, this lady said you're a witch, or she said it to you that you're a witch? And Dr. C is somebody that you will not force her to say something when she's not ready to say. She does things at her own pace. Dr. C was like, let us use this platform positively. And she didn't answer anything. So she speaks her language, their language. And Mariam was like, English, oh. So Mariam pulls Zena aside, trying to get context from her with the whole dynamics of Zena and Dr. C. Because it is so obvious, two of them, they know they agree for each other. So Mariam talks to Zena, and Zena gets emotional as she was narrating things. She said, first, in Real Housewives of Nairobi, Dr. C was always coming for her. She was not nice to her. So she listed things that happened or Dr. C did to her. First, she tells Mariam about the incident that happened whereby Zena, was sitting on Dr. C's table, and Dr. C was making that table uncomfortable for her in Real Housewives of Nairobi. And she said, what is your claim to fame? That was where the back and forth between these two ladies happened. Second thing that happened is the coffin stuff. Then the third thing, Dr. C saying she murders people. a lot of women, in fact. In fact, this lady was just emotional. Mariam felt so bad and she felt like, oh my God, this is a lot. So is day two. And Jojo is on phone with her booby. Her booby is her husband. Yes, so she speaks to him. She calls him daddy. She speaks to him and sees her cute son. Yes, he's cute. And she tells him so far her experience. And she was like, so far there's this lady that doesn't really like her, and she's Dr. Seeds. She has a problem with her tattoo. She spoke about Mariam too, but she said she likes Mariam. Jojo tells Bube that Mariam said she's like a crayon in a book. That's funny. It's just because of her tattoo. Her tattoo, they are so colorful. Some of it, some part of it, they is smudge. So it's like an artwork in a woman body. Yeah. So Mariam actually told Zena every single thing Dr. Seed C said. Why is it that these women, for a fact, most of their discussion is based on what this person said? Why can't there be a fresh perspective? Why can't they talk outside the box? Anyway, it's because it's to give the show more drama. That's why I think. So Annie and Zena, they hang out trying to know each other better without anybody. So Annie now asks her about clarity on her dynamics with Dr. C and about the witch stuff. And Zaina was like, she's a Muslim and we don't believe in witchcraft stuff. And Annie was like, some people believe. So she tells her own side about their dynamics, about the whole witch stuff. Annie said there's more to this witch stuff. Yeah, Dr. C would not just call her a witch. And Dr. C calls on production. So Vanessa, she's part of production. She answers Dr. C, and Dr. C tells her that she had to go for therapy after Real Housewives of Nairobi. It was toxic for her. She did not know that this person was coming in. They had no heads up. Oh, really? I thought the women were aware that this and this and this are going to come. But apparently, maybe they decided to bring people that are not in good terms, or people that are going to give mad drama. For instance, I can't wait to see what is her name again, Crystal and Madame's dynamic. Are they going to be cool? Are they going to be mature? Are they going to let everything go and just embrace this new title called Ultimate Girl Trip? Or is it going to be another round of back and forth when Crystal comes? Production was like, no, their aim was to bring different people together so that those that have issues, they can use this opportunity to solve whatever and have fun and come for a holiday. And obviously, she didn't say it and create content. That's what they're going to say. But the aim is just to bring drama. So Dr. C was like, oh, she had to check, is there glass on the other table, because the last season of Real Housewives of Nairobi was toxic. It was exhausting. Imagine women were throwing glasses at each other. Dr. C carry coffin to a restaurant. They broke a lot of plates. Even the restaurant people, they had to they had to give the restaurant people money of those things they broke. It was toxic. It was crazy. Maybe they're just trying to like change narrative, bringing these people together so that they will give a new part or a new season of some of those show that we've not seen any other parts for so long. Like for instance, this Nairobi. For instance, Real Housewives of Abuja. We've not seen any season again. I think it's just season one. Nothing again. So Dr. C goes to meet Jojo, and Jojo is with Annie, and she's like, "Oh, they should not take what happened last night personal. What she said about Nonku or um Lassie." She said, "Jojo, I like your tattoo." She said not to bring anybody down. She has watched some of those people. She watched Real Housewives of Durban. Dr. C, I thought he said he did not watch it. And Jojo was like, that means you know Annie. And Annie reminded her what she said of not being memorable. So she said it's just the first season she watched. Really, first season. Jojo was not in the first season. So how the hell do you know Jojo Dr. C? So she was like, Jojo, you are a housewife. That's the best job. That's the best job. She said, Annie, you're into corporate commercials. So she tells those ladies she really wants to know them. And Jojo in her diary, she's like, "Ah, Dr. C is confusing me. Is she a real person? I don't know. She's confusing. Doctor? Which kind of doctor is she?" So Annie tells Annie tells Dr. C that you are a narcissist. Don't bring any of us down. Don't bring Jojo down. Not any of us. And Angel joins the ladies. And Dr. C is like, are we good? So Jojo and Angel, they seem to be good with Dr. C, but Annie tells her she'll decide with time. And Dr. C is like, you see? So the ladies are going to the beach, and Jojo is struggling to call the name of the beach. Even me, do I even know how to call it? She's like, Ka, Kappa, Ka. Well, so she googles it, and Google tells her the name of the beach. So they go in pair. Jojo, Princess, Angel, they go together. And Angel feels like she likes the energy between her and those ladies. They seem to be in sync with each other. Yeah. Then Mariam, Dr. C, and Madame, they tag along. Mariam is like, I like Dr. C, regardless of what anybody will say. Madame said she likes Dr. C. Dr. C is sweet and she can accept people. But when she drinks too much, so it reminds me of Nonku that they are similar and they're into wine business. Say that you have to drink and be high. Princess asks Jojo that she remembers in their franchise Jojo and Annie, they had a fallout, a huge fight, and that is so true. And she asked Jojo, did you people talk about things? And Jojo was like, no, they didn't talk about it. They just walked past things. But if Annie wants to talk about it, it's fine. You see, that's the problem now. You people have a huge fallout. You've not sat down, table what made you people separate, because these people were very close initially. They would have been very close friends. Now they left that huge fight that happened, that was toxic, that so they were both emotional about. They did not say a word. They now said their friendship. Definitely there's something that will be in their mind, like, oh my god, this thing happened, that thing happened. That's if they haven't totally Let's go off things, because sometimes you have to speak about things to let it go from your chest, because there are situations that might arise or occur that will make you remember that thing over and over again. And because you people have not spoken about it, it might be a toxic chain. Yes, the friendship is good, love and light, but it's best they talk about this thing before a situation comes and it escalates. So um Mariam tells Dr. C that she spoke to Zena. Madame was there because in the beach they appeared. Yes, they appeared. Mariam told Dr. C everything Zena said, and according to how Mariam was going about, was trying to bring these women together, bring peace. And Madame was like, yes, when people are not in a good term, people are not talking, it's a good thing for you to try and mediate and bring them together. Madam, I can't wait to see Crystal. That's what I'll say for now. So Madam joins Mariam and they try to talk to Dr. C. And Dr. C is crazy. She said something crazy. She did. International Women's Day. She made a post on Instagram where she sent a message to Zena. She said, Zena, I know you don't like me. I don't like you too. But something I like about you is your fighting spirit and your plastic surgery. Oh my God. This woman is cray. Oh. She's spicy. Mariam weak. Eh? So all of a sudden, Mariam, the bullet queen, has started doing peacemaker. See that these women pass our power. Anyway, it's too soon to know say anything. We're still watching, fingers crossed. So far, the spicy, sharp mouth for me. So far is princess. She know they fear anybody. So lunchtime. Oh no, before lunchtime, while at the beach, Annie tells Zena that they are the only ones in their franchise that are not talking. They're having back and forth. And Annie was trying to like tell her, don't allow anybody bully you, and try and more like she should try and stand up for herself. Yeah. So one thing I've noticed in this first two episodes is that I like the fact that the Nigerian girlies are not doing gun body with each other. They are not doing just because we are Nigerians, we should do bestie vibe. No, they are relating with other women, and that's the beauty of bringing different cultural, diverse people from different countries, different ethnic, but the Durban ladies have so much. It's so obvious they have this clique of the Durban ladies. Like they are so much together 247. Damn. They are the only ones so far gumming to each other. But we'll see how it goes. But Princess hangs with them, relates with them. Yes. So the ladies had a lunch. Is this lunch going to be drama free? When you gather two women, problem. Talk less of the amount of women in this show. Princess asked us something very important, I must say. She said, when you come for your franchise, do you make when you make friends in the show, do you guys still relate outside the show? Dr. C said she came on the show with Susan. Now Susan was in season 1 of Real Housewives of Nairobi, the very slim lady. Yeah. So Dr. C said, unfortunately, the show made their friendships scatter, shatter. But they are somehow good. They talk. But can you imagine? You know that International Women's Day message she sent to what's her name? Zena. She sent it to Susan. And she said, I know you don't like me and I don't like you, Susan. But one thing I like about you is your charm and how you can charm even a snake. Del. This one, she is spicy. Like she's petty, I must say. So Annie now speaks about the constant fights women have in their different franchise and throwing hands. And Mariam is like, no, me, I didn't throw hands. And Annie is like, Mariam. So there was a flashback shown of how Mariam was fighting, 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 fighting. Eh! Ogini. So um Angel tried to talk and Annie was like, no, sweetheart, you two, you are included. So there was a clip shown of Angel and what's this Maria. Yes, and Maria, and she was trying to say Maria caused the fight or so. And Jojo was like, no, don't fault only Maria. And we saw how Jojo was trying to separate her friend Angel from fighting, and Angel hit Jojo on her head. She hit Jojo on her head. Jojo narrated how Angel hit her head. She was saying it and saying it and saying it, but Auntie Angel did not even take accountability or try to use the moment to apologize to her. And some of the women were like, what? Ah! And Princess was like, I thought they are friends now. And Oma, you see, this one reason Jojo is a very soft person. Even while she was explaining, imagine her explaining, you hit my head! And Angel was like, let me explain myself! Like, no, Angel did not even try to take accountability or say sorry. Now they are friends, but that's the problem. You let things slide. That's what I said. You let things slide. Yes, you're my friend. We show friend vibe. But there are things that are hurting somebody deep, 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 deep. But you're not voicing it out. The day will come, just like this lunch period, that just a question led to all these things. I did not know it was this bad. The heat was crazy. We saw a clip. And now Jojo now voice out her pain. It was obvious to the ladies that this lady felt hot, and they saw Angel like in the light of, girl, take accountability. You hurt your friend. So it's crazy. Madame is pissed because she felt she and Mariam wasted their time to talk to Dr. C, to patch things up with Zena, and they bring it up on the table. They said, Dr. C, won't you talk to Zena? And she was like, what is going on between her and Zena? They will talk about it whenever they want to talk about it. Even if it's 10 years, 20 years, or after, they will talk about it, but they are not ready to talk about it. She's not ready to say anything. And she taps Zena like this. And Annie was irritated, like this is sign of manipulation this woman is doing. And Annie was angry and she left. She said, "You are a manipulator." So, guys, this is the end of the review. So, Annie is just a no nonsense person. Let me do a short review. Now, this episode two, let me talk about the few things that happened. Is this episode two consists of Real Housewives of Nairobi, Real Housewives of Durban, issues within some ladies that haven't spoken about their matter. Real Housewives of Durban, the unspoken issue between Angel and Jojo, even though they seem cool, but this fight, I mean, the way Jojo sounded, it hurts her. Then everybody trying to, no, not everybody. In fact, Mariam and Madame trying to bring peace between Zena and Dr. C. And Dr. C being scared and pissed that they didn't tell her Zena was coming. Maybe she would not have come for the show. So that's that. Production. Can we now watch Ultimate Girl Strip story without all this old stories of this other franchise? Please. Please. So thank you guys. See you on my next video.